For that, the Netherlands now has officially a new head of state. Queen Beatrix abdicated in favour of her son, Willem-Alexander. He's become the first Dutch king since 1890. His wife, Maxima, is now the new queen.
It may be the end of a royal era in the Netherlands, but there is a big party atmosphere in Amsterdam. The Dutch people are saluting their popular queen, who's handing over today to a new generation. Queen Beatrix has been on the throne for more than 3 decades. Just a short while ago, she signed the abdication document that makes her son the country's first king in more than a century.
Since I announced my intention to retire, I've been struck by overwhelming expressions of heartfelt affection. This was accompanied by a broad understanding for the desire to hand over my role to the Prince of Orange. By being intensely active in the national arena and through his broad interest in issues of the day, he's well prepared in all aspects. Queen Beatrix is to retire after 33 years in the job. During that time she's been a popular fixture of Dutch life. Although largely exercising a ceremonial role, she's used her influence with captains of industry and political figures and made her views known on such issues as the environment.
As a beer-loving student, he was called Prince Pils. Today he'll be Europe's newest king. Willem-Alexander's emblem flies across this city. They've thought of every souvenir, but as Queen Beatrix steps down, not everyone wants to be crowned.
We've seen it as a child when she got to the throne, and we want to give them the same opportunity to. There will be a picture they will remember for life.
Last night, and a last party for the monarch known affectionately here as Queen Bee, with more than one future king in attendance, though Prince Charles will have to wait longer than his Dutch counterpart.
Born in 1967 to royal fanfare, Willem-Alexander will today be sworn in as King of the Netherlands after his mother signs the instruments of abdication. While he is invested before 2,000 VIPs, including the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall, 200 events will be held across the city for his subjects. So who is this man who becomes Europe's youngest monarch? Well, he's had a controversial life, including a marriage which raised eyebrows and a lust for life at university, which earned him the nickname Prince Pils. He took 6 years to complete a 4-year degree and once drove his car into a ditch. As Prince of Orange, he wed Maxima, the daughter of an Argentinian politician who had served in the brutal junta of Jorge Videla.
About my father's participation during the government then, I would like to say in all honesty that I regret it, that he did his best for agriculture in a wrong regime. He had the best intentions and I believe in him. We all know how wrong the regime was.
Polls suggest support for the royal family is high, but anti-monarchist groups have launched an online petition for cuts to the king's €850,000 allowance.
It's not democratic. It costs a lot of money. They don't pay taxes. They have free housing. They have an enormous staff. And they have a hidden political power.
The costs of today's events have been scaled back, but organisers hope it'll still be a crowning moment for this royal dynasty.
Monarchs, particularly heirs to the throne from around the world, gathered for a formal farewell dinner Monday night to kick off the festivities. Over 800,000 people are expected to flock to Amsterdam, and many residents have covered the city in orange to show their support for the Queen, her son, and his Argentinian wife, Maxima.
She's been a very good queen. She's multicultural minded. Like with Maxima, she accepted Maxima as her daughter-in-law. I thought that was very good. It's a good reflection of Dutch society.
I found her a very kind queen, especially in times of disaster. She really went to the people and personally comforted them. I thought that was super kind.
In Tuesday's ceremony at the church adjacent to the palace, Beatrix's 46-year-old son, Willem-Alexander, will not be crowned but rather sworn in. Then there will be a much-anticipated royal boat parade to kick off a night of celebrations and a new era for the Dutch monarchy.